Hey everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon card opening video. I was trying to sell some of my older Pokemon cards that I have a lot of, in bulk mostly. But as today was the release for the new set, at least as I'm recording this, I end up getting this instead of selling anything. Yep, it's the Zacian EX box. Right in time for the new set, as you can tell, because specifically Zacian, because the new set got all the trainer Pokemon in here. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and open this. Okay, sorry about that. Had to switch a few things around over here, especially thanks to freaking rules for what to put in the recycling bin here in my apartment complex. Anyway, I'll start by showing off the jumbo version of Zacian EX. Now, if you guys remember my little pre-release opening show-off video last week, or I think it will be last week depending on when I post this. Anyway, this is basically the same attacks, just a more basic artwork here. Though that sometimes is fine in its own right. And like I said, Brave Slash is probably the best move here, even if you can't use it twice in a row. So obviously I'm going to be adding this to my deck. Because, yeah, now I'm basically just doing a Hops Pokemon deck with some water Pokemon. Although now that'll be lessened thanks to, well, this. I don't know if there's, like, a... how do I put this? If the prices are up on my app or TCG player for these guys yet, but... when I post this, we'll know, I guess. Of course, those aren't the only promo cards here. There's also a Hops Wooloo and a Hops Dubwool. I'm currently reading the ability for Dubwool here. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Might be something to consider anyway. Of course, with the weak to fighting type, I'm going to have my issues, of course. This is more something I got to think about, whether I want to add it or not. Now, there were other things included in here too, like this snapshot type sticker. A la Polaroid. For those of you who are too young to know about these type of instant picture cameras, they were basically something that you would take a picture of and within a second you'd have the picture come out. And maybe look on YouTube and see if there's like a video or commercial about the old Polaroid cameras. They would usually look like in this style with the white strip at the bottom, so pretty memorable that way. And yeah, I know, I sound old. But then again, I was probably like one of the last generations that had that as a normal thing. Though even that was getting phased out. And yeah, code card for you guys. Alrighty. I didn't even get to show off what packs we got. Mostly because I was trying to figure out what we got. So obviously, since this got released at the time of the new set, we have 2 Journey Together packs. And I'll put these at the bottom for last, because besides being the newest, we've got 2 of them. Then we got a Searching Sparks pack. Let's see how my luck goes here. And then Obsidian Flames. Pretty old considering. Like, this was 2 years ago now, I think, that it came out. But we'll go ahead and open this and maybe see if we got anything that we can use. as it is, I've still got to see if my deck idea even works. So it might be a while before I actually get to test this out because, again, school is still in session, which means I don't get to play as much because school's the next day and does not end until like 9 o'clock usually, the league tournaments, even though these are just for fun. Okay. But doesn't hurt to try, I suppose. Plus, in a couple weeks, it's going to be Easter break, so I should at least be able to get 1 week to try it out. Assuming Journey Together is in play then. Oh, Lunatone. Not sure I have this one. Might be something to consider for Gardevoir deck, since I'm going to have to update that now. Then we got Serena. Lycanroc. We got a Larvesta reverse. Then a Phantom. And our rare is a Darkrai Hollow. Not surprising. And definitely something I'm going to need to consider again for a deck. By which I mean my Houndoom one. Although at this point it's becoming less about Houndoom and more about everything else. Okay, Surging Sparks is next. I hope you guys are getting something good out of this. But then again, this was just basically me hoping to be able to get a couple packs of the new set. And also at least something from the other packs that, you know what I mean. Okay, Psychic Energy, Stampede, Tandemouse, Shellos, Dedenne, Pavilion. We've got Indeedee. How does this one work again, the ability? When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may heal 30 damage from your active Pokemon and have it recover from a special condition. Something to consider. Terra Orb. Then we got a reverse Flittle. Then a Alolan Trio. And the rare is Tapu Koko. Well, it's definitely a favorite. And if I stuck with the original version of the Hop deck that includes Iono's Pokemon, then maybe this would be helpful. And part of me still wonders if I should go that route. And what you've all been waiting for, Journey Together. I'll probably make this a 2-video week the week I post this. Just because I have a few things still to open and videos that I've recorded that I need to make room on my laptop for. Okay. There, we've got Grass Energy, Joltik, and Joltik. I didn't pay attention to that, of course. Zapping Short. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. If you discard a Pokemon tool in this way, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Again, something for the deck. We got Larvesta, Metapod, Black Belt's Training, different artwork there, Pelipper, Greedent, still no Squirrel, but Reggie, so definitely putting him in the deck. We got Fungus for the reverse. Then Taparaja, been a while since this one. And the rare is a Meowscarada. This is actually a pretty valuable card. I guess because of the moves. First, Rising Bloom. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this does 90 more damage. And then showtime. During your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, you may switch it with your active Pokemon. So yeah, it's got a few good things going for it. And now, final pack. Are we going to only get holos this time, or will there actually be something else in this? Okay, first the code card for you guys. Like I said, I hope you're getting something out of this. One from the back, and epic music, please. Hopefully I don't take too long with reading things again. Lightning Energy. Iono's Tadpole. Brilliant. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. Definitely different from the other Cramorant I got. Then we got Floragato with Magical Leaf, which does 30 damage for... Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage and heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. So, yeah. Good move. Hop's Rookity. Hop's Choice Band. Articuno. Postwick. Yeah, definitely having that again. Reverse Milcery. Is Frigatito. With tons of shredding. Flip 3 coins, does 10 damage for each head. And just hollows this time, it looks like. With a Magearna. But I don't have a lot of these cards, so I'd say not too bad. Plus, the auto heal here doesn't sound like it's too bad. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 90 damage from that Pokemon. Like I said, something to think about. But it also makes today's recap a bit easy, because it's basically just hollows in no particular order. We have Tapu Koko, Darkrai, Magearna, and Meowscarada. In our promos, Hop's Wooloo and Hop's Tubwool. And then, of course, the Zacian EX. And this one is a promo art, so definitely it's not just something I can put in a binder when I make one for this. One thing about collecting for me, I always have to find a binder. Yeah, this box definitely didn't have that great pulls, but again, I've only just started on the Journey to Getter set, so I'll take what I can get. And I did find a few cards I could use. So if you want me to keep looking for this set, let me know, okay? Or if you want me to find something else, let me know in the comments below, okay? And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I'm your host, Christina, signing off. See you soon!